Hey everybody, it's Dallas from Real Life Warriors. I appreciate all your prayers. We had a very successful trip down in Florida. I did a sabbatical, spent a lot of time with some homeless, learned more than I was actually able to teach. Ran into a church down there that has a foundation set up for addicts and their families. They also have a program where they take care of addicts and homeless. When I was down there one day, they had fed, I wasn't able to share in this, but they had fed 500 corn dogs to the homeless in one day together. Part of their program of rehabilitation. So it's a church set up by addicts, for addicts, and with the idea of recovering addicts based on God. So I'm really excited about that. So the sabbatical has definitely led me down a path I'm starting to be able to see more clearly, because we got to remember one of the three things that we want revealed to us is the sun, so we can see our path clearly. And then the moon, because it takes just a little bit of light to navigate dark times. And then the truth to separate the difference, to make sure we're doing the right thing, what the will is from our life source, for what our purpose is. And in this particular case, I'm hoping that for you guys, that maybe we can reveal a little bit of that light to you for your clear path, or to navigate dark times. And then mostly that we can reveal the truth to you. The truth about what I believe about spirituality is you have to give up of yourself in order to regain yourself. If you want to get over addiction, you have to give up of yourself, because for me in my life, addiction was more of a selfish calling. It became more about me and what I needed to get next, even when I was, whether I was being a bad husband at the time with my ex-wife, or whether I was being a bad father with my children. I found that addiction made me very much about me and not self-accountable. And I'm not here to preach. I'm here to teach about what happened in my life with my life expression. And it became a complete surrender, a total humiliation. And I've sent out there a little bit about where we need to understand. You'll see where the warriors knelt down and praying. And it says the importance of humility and what we can understand what it really means. Whether you're a husband or a wife, being humble to the person that you're with, or the spouse that you're in a relationship with, is important for long-lasting relationship things. But why wouldn't that be true for our life source? Or why wouldn't that be true for our calling? We want to be humble in whatever we do. So I want to implore us, all of us today, to take a step out, to humble ourselves, and go give somebody a hug that maybe we normally wouldn't. Or call somebody and tell them we forgive you that we normally wouldn't, because forgiveness is the answer to change. We want to create change within ourselves, and then within our minds, and then within our families, and within our communities. And then it'll be a good change at last within our communities. So in my particular case, it required for me to confess what I'd done, to admit the things that I'd done wrong, to actually totally admit that I was just being selfish, and that was what it took for me to begin my own self-healing. But my actual rock bottom was not when I tried to kill myself. It was when I woke up from attempting that and realized I was still alive. It was at that time that I said, okay, I surrendered to you. I know I was raised in the church, but that does not make you a Christian. A personal relationship with Jesus makes you a Christian. And if you want to be a Buddhist, you need to have your own personal relationship with Buddha. But what my point is, for me, what got me clean and what I believe in, what set my life forward, was just surrendering to God. That was the first step that it took. That was for me. And when I was in Titusville and in Cocoa Beach and talking to different people and roaming around over there and find some other missions that I didn't even know I was going to run into, I was able to find some people that wanted to help me more than they're willing to receive my help. I was given more love than I could give out, more acceptance. And that was not from the churches. That was from some of the homeless. That was from the veterans that were driving around giving out money and supplies to other homeless and possible veterans that were on the street corners. These veterans that were on motorcycles did not judge nobody. They didn't stop to ask them what's going on. They just were handing out money. I mean, it's driving down the road from Daytona to Cocoa Beach, just driving down the road at stoplights and hand out money. And so it was an amazing thing to see. Veterans taking care of veterans, but when is our government going to take care of our veterans? I love the state of Indiana, but when I was able to see all the good work that Florida does to help out their own homeless, now I know it's warmer, but they actually, if it's under 42 degrees, have a place for all of them to go in every major city. We've got to do more. We've got to reach out more. And like I said before, imagine if just 1 hour a week, we all dedicated, no matter what our religion, no matter what our belief, just all dedicated to the betterment of society, to the encouragement of good morals and values, of not judging people and loving one another. I know there's a reality to hear of the debate with guns and all the violence going on. We obviously know that violence begets violence, but also the government and like police officers, they have to oppress evil. So I'm not in that debate. What I am talking about is we have to teach love first. Love first is really the true calling here. So God bless you guys. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. We're here on YouTube also. And let's have some conversation. We're going to be meeting on March 31st at the grill at Madison Avenue and Troy Avenue in Indianapolis. So let's get together. Let's see if we can make this work. And let's have some conversation that makes a difference. God bless you all. I'm looking forward to it. Set your goals. Stay focused with them. And don't accept less than what your goals can do. Do one step towards each of them every day. Make sure they're measurable. Make sure it's time spent, effort spent, money spent. Whatever it takes, as long as it's a sacrifice towards meeting your goal, and that sacrifice is serving others, then you're on the right track. God bless you. Hit us up, Real Life Warriors.